Hi, and welcome to Weekly Oracle Reading with Katie VanZeeland. This reading is for the week of October 8th through the 14th, 2018. And this week, again, no oracle cards, sharing messages as I'm receiving them. And the message for this week is reconstruction or reconstruct. And you may be noticing that, well, first, we've been moving through this reality a certain way, right? We come in and we've continued to gain programs and beliefs off of external things. And what's happening is this beautiful opportunity of unraveling this reality that you've been moving through. And the way you've been moving through it is changing. Things are starting to destruct and unravel. And with that, there's this beautiful freedom that comes, right? Like if you're letting go of these programs or these stories or this way that you've been living that has kept you restricted, it's a beautiful thing. It feels freeing and wonderful and fantastic. But with any kind of deconstruction or unraveling comes the awareness of what you've been running from. So the fear really starts to surface. And the things that have held you back get louder maybe, or you might see or be challenged in ways that have kept you restricted. And that may be happening this week as this destruction has been happening. This beautiful awareness that lies underneath all the illusion starts to float to the surface. So can we practice being mindful and being non-resistant to the fears and the unraveling and the destruction as it's happening? Can you be non-resistant? Check yourself. Can you feel maybe where there's resistance, where there's anxiety, where there's control, where there's judgment, where there's fear? And can you at least look at it and face it and come to a state of non-resistance? When we do that, we're able to let things fall away. The anxiety, the distractions, the illusions. When we stop resisting, we free up so much energy to move through this reality more authentically, more in a state of being and allowance versus pushing, doing, and distracting. Don't worry, you'll still do things, you'll still engage in things, you'll still be successful. There's just a different energy behind it. There's non-resistance energy. And it's beautiful and it's authentic and it's more powerful than any kind of push or drive that you could stir up within yourself through egoic conditioning, through the illusion. So the brave part is to let go of the control, let the deconstruction happen, let the unraveling happen with as little resistance as possible, and allow that state of beingness to hold. And then that's where we're going to reconstruct from. So you're reconstructing your reality from that pure essence, your truth, without the story, without the illusion, without the programming, without the jail that you've placed yourself in. All that stuff is not you. It's not who you are. It's not real. We have to let the deconstruction happen. the good, the bad, the ugly that comes with it, with as little resistance as possible, so that you can sit in this state of truth and move through the world from that space and trust and be guided and flow. And from that space is where we're going to reconstruct. And that's what's happening this week. How beautiful is that? So wherever you are in that process, just realize we're reconstructing from that pure essence, from that beingness state of non-resistance. We're reconstructing. And it's a perfect time because there's a new moon on Monday, Tuesday, depending on where you live. And the energies with that, the new beginnings and the moving forward are in alignment with this reconstruction process through non-resistance. We're reconstructing through non-resistance. Seems like an oxymoron, but it's totally doable and beautiful and graceful and loving. Awesome. Okay, so I am going to pull a card from a crystal deck if you want to play with a crystal this week. And we have a Herkimer diamond. I love the Herkimer. Divine guidance, high vibration, and attunement. What a beautiful crystal to play with this week as we are deconstructing and reconstructing through non-resistance. The Herkimer diamond, divine guidance, so that we're at our highest vibrational self as we are reconstructing from this space of non-resistance, of beingness. Okay, and this spiritual communication with your higher self, with something bigger than you, however it resonates for you, but really connecting to that source within you that connects to all that is, and to be moving and reconstructing from the non-resistance, high vibrational space. Awesome. I hope you have an amazing week, and I can't wait to see you next week.